When a young couple bought their dream fixer-upper in a quiet Pennsylvania suburb, they had no idea what was waiting for them beneath the old wooden floors. As they peeled back the boards during a routine renovation, they expected to find dust, maybe mold, but not what looked like a bone. And definitely not the tattered remains of a child's dress, stained with time, and something darker. This is True Crime Hub, and today we uncover the deeply disturbing case that sent shockwaves through a peaceful neighborhood and reignited a decades-old mystery. Stay until the end, because what investigators pieced together from these bones revealed a story far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. Built in 1952, the modest two-story home on Maple Street had gone through many owners, each leaving behind little more than wallpaper patterns and aging kitchen cabinets. But when newlyweds Trevor and MIA Langley bought it in the fall of 2023, they were determined to restore its charm. During the renovation of the living room, they decided to pull up the floorboards to replace the subflooring. Beneath one loose panel, Trevor spotted what looked like a fragment of cloth. Curious, he tugged. What came out was not just fabric, but what looked unmistakably like a tiny rib bone tangled in it. Panicked, the couple called the police. Crime scene techs descended on the property. The flooring was lifted completely, and beneath it, buried in compacted dirt, were the skeletal remains of a small child. Next to the bones was a rusted locket, a pair of shoes, no bigger than your palm, and what appeared to be a notebook, water-damaged and barely legible. The medical examiner determined the child had been dead for at least 40 years. Cause of death? Blunt force trauma to the skull. But whose child was this? And why was she buried under a home that had changed hands so many times? The notebook, though mostly ruined, had a faint name scribbled inside the back cover, Lana. Investigators cross-referenced missing children reports from the 1970s and 80s and found a potential match. Lana Whittaker, age 6, reported missing in 1979 from a town just 12 miles away. Her disappearance had barely made headlines. At the time, authorities believed she'd run away or drowned. Her case went cold within a year. But now, everything had changed. A knock on the door of a nearby nursing home uncovered a surprising breakthrough. An elderly woman named Margaret Elston, who once lived 2 houses down from the Maple Street home, remembered Lana vividly. She claimed to have seen the girl in that very house the week she disappeared. She was crying, Margaret said, and the man she was with kept telling her to shut up. I told the police, but nobody believed me. The man, a tenant who had lived in the house briefly in 1979, Raymond Colburn. Colburn had a long record of minor infractions, trespassing, disturbing the peace, drunk and disorderly. But there were also sealed records from when he was a juvenile in the late 60s. Rumors had long circulated that he'd been accused of harming a younger cousin, but nothing had ever been proven. Raymond died in 1992 in a drunk driving accident. He was never charged with any violent crime. But now, he was the only known connection between Lana and the house. Lana's father, Thomas Whittaker, was still alive. When police contacted him, he broke down. He had always suspected someone had taken his daughter, but back in the 70s, people were quick to dismiss him as paranoid. He provided photos, one of which showed Lana wearing the same locket found under the floorboards. She never took it off, he said. Further inspection of the home led to another shocking discovery, a false wall in the basement. Behind it, a small hidden room barely large enough for an adult to stand in. Inside, police found remnants of old furniture, a child-size mattress, a rusted bucket, scraps of paper. Forensic testing confirmed the presence of Lana's DNA. It appeared she had been held captive before being killed. Public pressure forced the state police to reopen several missing children cases from the same region and era. Shockingly, 2 other disappearances shared eerie similarities. Both children were last seen within a mile of places Colburn had lived. Suddenly, a pattern was emerging. The story went viral. News outlets ran with headlines like "Bones Beneath the Floor" and "Renovation Reveals the Truth." The Langley couple faced media swarms, though they were quickly cleared of any involvement. Meanwhile, investigators were met with harsh criticism for how Lana's case had been handled in 1979. While Raymond Colburn would never face trial, authorities officially closed Lana's case, naming him as the prime suspect. Forensic analysis, combined with historical witness testimony and circumstantial evidence, painted a clear picture. Thomas Whittaker held a small memorial service for his daughter, attended by neighbors, media, and now-grown classmates who remembered her fondly. Old homes have stories, but some scream to be heard. This tragic case reminds us that the truth may be buried, but not forever. Thanks to one couple's innocent renovation project, a long-dead girl finally got her name back. If this story moved you, please hit the like button and subscribe to True Crime Hub. We bring forgotten voices back to life and expose the truth behind the crimes time tried to bury. Share this video to keep Lana Whittaker's memory alive, and comment below. Do you think there are more victims still hidden in homes like this one? Should law enforcement be doing more to connect cold cases like Lana's? Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay aware, and always listen to what the floorboards are trying to tell you.